Hi boys and girls, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today for math we're going to be working on fractions. We've been working on multiplying fractions, that's what we're going to continue working on today. We're going to be doing the worksheet fractions to groups. So you're able to find this worksheet. I have it available for you to either edit online, or you can print it and then turn it in that way, whichever you would prefer. So let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to do a couple problems with you, and then I'd like for you all to complete the rest of it on your own. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at our worksheet. The directions say, find the product of each pair of fractions. Simplify your answers when possible. Simplify your answers when possible. So that means not all of our answers are going to be able to be simplified, but some will. So we need to make sure that we do simplify them when we are completing our problems. Let's look at A. It says, what is 1/3 of 1/4? In this problem, well, in all multiplication fraction problems, we need to multiply the numerators and the denominators. So let's look at 1/3. The numerator of this fraction is 1. Let's look at 1/4. The numerator of this fraction is also 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Now let's work on the denominators. I'm going to use a different color so that you're able to clearly see the difference. The denominator for our first fraction is 3. The denominator for our second fraction is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. This fraction, 1/12, is in its simplest form. We cannot simplify this further. So this is the answer to our problem. Let's work on a fraction that we're able to simplify. It looks like D is going to be a good fraction for that. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're multiplying the numerators. The numerator for the first fraction, 1/2, is 1. The numerator for the second fraction is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. So that is going to be our numerator for our product. Let's go ahead and multiply the denominators. The denominator for our first fraction, 1/2, is 2. The denominator for our second fraction, 2/8, or 2/8, is 8. Let's try that again. There we go. 2 times 8 is 16. This fraction can be reduced. This is able to be simplified. We know that because 16 can be divided by 2. So let's divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2. I'm going to use a different color so that we are able to see that clearly as well. You guys should already know how to simplify fractions. We've been working on that for a while now. So this part should be relatively easy for you, but we'll go ahead and go through it. So we are going to divide the numerator by 2. We are running out of room. I'll write it over here. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. Then we need to divide the denominator by 2. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Not the best looking 8, but pretty good. So our answer for our problem for D is 1 over 8. See how I simplified 2/16 or 2 over 16 to get 1 over 8. Okay, so that's what you guys are going to be working on today. Go ahead and solve the rest of the problems on your own. There is maybe about 12 more problems. I do want you guys to do the application of problems on the bottom as well. Those might be trickier because they are word problems, but we have worked on that too. If you need some help, you can always chat with me on Microsoft Teams or on Flipgrid. So yeah, good job guys.